Hi friends, welcome to my channel. My name is Khalid alias Captain Soil. I live in Casablanca in Morocco. I am a volunteer with Isha Yoga Center in India to support the Save Soil movement. Because some scientists are saying that today desertification is growing in the world at an alarming speed. Every 5 seconds the surface area of a soccer pitch on agricultural land becomes sand. At this pace we only have 40 to 50 years left of agricultural soil. Then there will be a global food crisis. To mitigate this issue, Sadhguru launched the Save Soil movement and made policies that need to be signed and adopted by all countries of the world. These policies call for a minimum of 3 to 6% of organic matter in the soil to ensure people's good health. I do challenges to support this movement and raise people's awareness about this topic. I've decided to start recently a new challenge, which consists of running every day for 1 year. Today is the first day. So, let's get started. Save soil, let's make it happen. I have already done before some running challenges, but I was speaking against some people and some organization, and because of this Save Soil movement is not against anybody. This is why I am redoing the Save Soil challenge from scratch, without being negative and without trying to be against anybody. So let's just run. %52% of agricultural soil in the world are already degraded. They're already in the desertification mode. A land is considered desert when the percentage of organic matter in it is below 1%. The minimum of organic matter, that needs to be in soil is between 3 to 6%. This is the minimum to call soil. Now I don't think that there is any country in the world who has this minimum. Desertification leads to 6 global issues that we are facing in the world, and these issues will get worse over time. The first one is food crisis. The second is water scarcity. The third is loss of biodiversity. The fourth is climate change. The fifth is loss of livelihood. The sixth global issue is conflicts and migration. Yes, because food must grow where people are. If people don't have food where they are obliged to do civil wars and to migrate. So this Safe Soil movement will solve 6 global issues who are costing a lot of money, a lot of suffering, a lot of trouble and problems to people. So my friends, join me in the Safe Soil movement, and let's do some positive changes in the world. If we want to change the world, the first place to begin is within ourselves. We need to change ourselves so that we can change the world. We all have been programmed to be negative in this matrix. We know that this is a negative matrix. We know that this is the modern slavery. Anyway, we know these things. Now, what's most important is the solution. What is the solution? The solution is to start from scratch and start doing the work. The reprogramming of the subconscious mind, by bringing some positivity in our lives, by changing our daily habits. Because when we are talking about the reprogramming, we've been programmed, it means that we have a paradigm, a robot, an automatic system in us controlling our decisions and behaviors and habits. This is which needs to be changed. It cannot be changed by remaining the same. So, let's do this work. As the American coach John Canary said, there is a season to sow and there is a season to reap. And right now we are reaping what this matrix has sown into our minds, which is the negativity, the misery, the suffering, soil depletion, 6 global issues. We all have contributed in these things. Now the solution, we have a choice whether to be part of the problem or to be part of the solution. Let's be part of the solution. We can do this. Be grateful. I know this is challenging. This world is challenging. To be grateful. When we have the negative paradigm, it's almost impossible to feel grateful. But find a way. Find a way to be positive and to be grateful. Because gratitude will do you a lot of benefits. It's the first step towards positivity. Let's be grateful because we have the knowledge, the internet. We have everything we need to do this, to do the positive change. If we want to work on ourselves, to reprogram our minds, it's possible with the internet. Instead of feeding the negative paradigm, we can start building the new paradigm by changing our habits. We all know that there are hidden societies, the Illuminati, the Freemasons, Yale, etc. There are members in these hidden societies. They have agendas. The most important thing is to be aware of these things and not allowing some people to fool us and to keep treating us as a cattle of sheep. We can do this, and gratitude is important. It's important to be grateful for what we already have. Life is hard for everybody, and no matter what life has thrown at you, it can be better. Don't surrender. Don't accept defeat. Life will try to beat you. Don't give up. Don't accept defeat. Build the right mindset, because it's all in the mindset. The man who believes he can and the man who believes he can't, they are both right. So it's just in the mind. Being positive or being negative, this paradigm thing is just in the mind. It's in the beliefs. The mind, our mind, is the strongest weapon on this planet. It has the power to create. If it's filled, if it's programmed positively, it will create a beautiful world. If it's programmed negatively, it will create a modern slavery world. And we are co-creators. So if every individual starts being positive and starts creating a small world of positivity, drop by drop, the world will change for the better. If we do a comparison between positivity and negativity, we will see that being positive for us is more beneficial than being negative. There are enough studies showing that the human body, in terms of intelligence and health, it is at the peak only when you are joyful and happy, not when you are stressed and full with anxiety and hatred. There is a chart on the internet. It's called the vibrational emotional diagram or chart. It represents the state of emotions. These emotions are states of evolution of the human consciousness, because according to the theory of evolution, animals on this planet continue to evolve until reaching the human form. Once we are in the human form, then the physical evolution stops. Cannot evolve further to be another form with this solar system and these laws of physics. Sorry. So, what remains in terms of possibility of evolution is the consciousness. So once you reach the level or the status of human being, the physical evolution stops, but the conscious evolution continues. And now if you look at people, you will see that all people are not at the same level of consciousness. They're all at the same level of physical evolution, but they're not at the same level of the conscious evolution. And obviously, the positive people, the happiest people, are more evolved than the sad ones. The French writer Voltaire said, "J'ai décidé d'être heureux parce que c'est bon pour ma santé," which means I have decided to be happy because it's good for my health. So he knew that being positive and happy is much better than being negative. And it's the same for us also. We need to be also positive. This paradigm that we have, it holds us back from doing certain things. It's the subconscious mind. The subconscious mind. It's driven by emotions. It's there where our fears and traumas are stored. These things are hidden from us. We don't know what's there. You know what's in your subconscious mind because of your actions, your results in life. The results tell us if the paradigm is positive or negative. We all have been programmed with the same programming to be negative, to live in suffering, in poverty, in misery. We have this scarcity mindset. This is a programming, just a programming, not a reality. This whole existence is abundant. And as Mahatma Gandhi said, In this world there is enough for everyone's need, but there isn't enough for everyone's greed. So there is enough. We need to work on our humanity. Now in the world's population is approximately 8 billion people. The food which is produced today is sufficient to feed the whole world, but still millions of people die by starvation every year. This shows that there isn't enough humanity in us. We have the food, we have the transportation, we have the tools, the technology, we have everything except the necessary empathy to have humanity for those starving people, so that they don't starve until death. We've all contributed in the destruction of nature, in this soil depletion, because we were unconscious. But now everything is with us to be conscious. The solar system is moving. The sun and the planets and planet Earth is moving towards a place in the universe where there is more light. This will help to enhance people's consciousness and awareness. So we are evolving. This evolution of consciousness continues. As Sadhguru said, we have to be inclusive. Now the problem is that we are not inclusive enough. We only care about ourselves and some few people, and we don't see soil or nature or trees or animals as parts of the family also, because they're parts of the family also. And as the consciousness will raise, you will start to see this. You will start to see this, to see that animals and trees and nature is part of the family. What you do to nature is actually what you do to yourself. If you throw something in the nature, it will goes and comes around to you. the boomerang effect, or the law of cause and effect. If you sow negativity, you will reap negativity. If you sow positivity, you will reap positivity. This is a law of the universe. One of the most important laws of the universe. And we need to have in the position of leadership some humanitarian people who have a high level of consciousness and empathy, people who are inclusive, who are not just worried about themselves and their family, but also about other people and nature and animals, so that can have the good life, so that everybody can have the good life. And also I wish that the media could talk about safe soil movement, especially the Moroccan media, because it's been now over 2 years that this movement started, and I didn't hear not even once safe soil in the Moroccan media, whether it's radio or television. Very important to save the soil now, because we still have time to reverse the situation. If we wait for other years, it will be impossible to restore the soil. And now, as I said in the beginning, soil extinction is causing 6 global issues. These issues will get worse over time. Soil is the biggest holder of carbon dioxide, and this soil depletion, it releases carbon dioxide in the air, which make it worse in terms of climate change and global warming. Soil contains more carbon dioxide than it is in the plants and in the atmosphere. So soil has the potential to destroy this planet if all the carbon dioxide is released. A land is considered desert when it loses the organic content, so the soil becomes sand. And on the contrary, if we go to the sand and we add organic matter in the sand will become fertile soil, an agricultural land. We can do this also, but it's hard to work on the sand. It's better to try to restore the soils, the agricultural soils. We can do many things but we need to be conscious, to be aware, and to act together. If now we are 8 billion people on the planet, if the whole 8 billion people, if we all decided and agreed to clean the planet from plastics and all this rubbish, etc. So it will take us approximately 2 months of cleaning of work, and we will clean the whole planet. So the biggest problem is not in the action, it's in the agreement. It's to have everybody agree to do one thing. This is the biggest challenge. To have everybody agreeing to save soil. As Sadhguru said, the hardest land on which you can plant something is the human mind. Yes, it's true, because of the programming. It's challenging to have new ideas and new programming. But if it's something necessary, if it's important, if it's vital, if it will save lives and people, we have to do it, even if it's uncomfortable, because this paradigm wants to hold us in the comfort zone. This is all about energy, the economic of energy. The brain does this because the brain doesn't want to lose energy. This is why we have this automatic mode in us. The brain sees energy as very vital. This is why for the students it's hard to remember at school to revise something. It's because the brain is built to forget the unnecessary things. The brain will remember the things which are threatening your life only, but it will forget the rest. It judges them as not important. The brain consumes 20% of the human energy. When it is at rest, it's too much. When the brain is worried, thinking, overthinking, it consumes more. So, when you are tired after work, you come home, you are tired. The brain wants to hold the energy, to spare the energy. The brain will not go for new challenges, new habits. So this is an advice. If you want to start a new habit, don't start it in your work day. You don't have the energy. Start it in your weekend or vacation, when you have the energy. Because during the work days, the brain wants to spare energy. It will be challenging. There will be a resistance. The brain will fight your new energy, your new habit form. Because to go to a new to do a new habit, it's going to a new terrain. When you go to a new terrain, you don't know what's there. So you do more research. You are alert. You are looking around. You are losing energy. You are stressed. You have fears, anxiety. This feelings, it's a loss of energy, and the brain will not allow you to lose energy. So they will use the old pattern, the old roads, the old existing roads, such as staying at home instead of coming from work and going to the gym or going to run outside. You will stay at home and watch TV. This is a known road. This is the comfort zone. This doesn't waste energy for the brain. So the brain will choose the easy way. This is why you need to start a new habit when you have energy in your vacation or weekend, when you're not working. This is also part of the programming to make people work the whole day so that they don't have energy at the end of the day and they don't start something new, because this world is built to be the same, and the human potential is unlimited. So the humans have the ability, the capability and the potential to create new things. So, and if there is another advice I can give, that to start raising your vibrations, because this whole universe is just energy. It's a manifestation of energy. Unlike energy attracts unlike energy. As they say, you don't attract according to the law of attraction. You don't attract to yourself what you want, you attract what you are. In terms to attract new things, you need to change who you are, which means that you need to change your paradigm, because your paradigm is your personality, your character, who you are as a person, how you talk, who are your friends, who is allowed to enter into your life. And if you want my experience, there is a whole big difference between how I was 10 years ago and now. There is a big difference. I was a completely different person than I am right now. I lost everything. I lost my old self, my friends, my family, my money, my knowledge, my beliefs, everything that you can imagine. With this new paradigm, I am a new person. This is the price. Because in this life, you have to discover. You are finding something, you are trying to find something. But at the end, you're trying to find yourself. You will do a big journey just to find yourself. You are seeking for something. You think that you are seeking something, or that you are seeking someone, but at the end you will only find yourself, which is a good thing, because if you are aware, if you have found yourself, it's a good thing. Now you have the power, because once you are authentic, when you are real, you have power. And know that knowledge is power. As Jim Rohn said, applied knowledge is true power. Because nothing will change just by thinking. The thinking must change. Why? Because without changing the thinking, we will not change the action. the action which does the difference, and not the thinking. Anyway, I thank you guys for being with me. Thank you. Thanks to the old subscribers, thanks to the new subscribers. Thank you guys. Now this is the first day of the Think Proud Challenge. I thank you. I love you. I wish you the best. Take care of yourselves, love yourselves, and see you tomorrow. This is Captain Soil speaking. Save soil, let's make it happen. Salute.